My definition of the ghetto, a poor urban area occupied primarily by a minority group or groups resembling characteristics of a ghetto or its inhabitants, especially with relations to African American culture. I'm from the ghetto and I love it, man. What's good, YouTube? We back here with another episode of the ghetto. And y'all know how I'm telling y'all we want to start a little trucking business. In today's episode, guys, we're going to the truck dealership. We're gonna go look at some trucks. Probably gonna buy one in this episode. And we also gonna be applying for a job at the little trucking company. We gotta start off somewhere, guys, because we ain't got the money to start our own little thing right now. And I do want to deduct the money for the charger. We still owe $55,000 from that. So let me go into my bank account. Let me see if I can send the money from my bank to my wallet. So we're gonna do it like this: send money. Check send money limit, other accounts. We're gonna try to send 55,000. We really can just do 50,000 because we already got 5,000 in our pocket. So that's 50,000 right there. And they won't let me do a send money amount 50,000 fee. We'll say yes. They let me send it. Send money canceled. So we might have to do that another way, guys. We might have to go to the bank. I'm gonna try it one more time. It won't let me send the money straight to me. So let me see, withdraw funds. I'm gonna see if they let me withdraw 50,000. Nope, we can't. We can't send the money. So hopefully the money comes straight out of our bank account. So we over here at the spot we moved in the last episode, the apartment. We finna head out here to the countryside, guys. So hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know them links in the description. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. I hate we got a long ass walk to our cars. I seen somebody in the comments said we can park right here, but I think this like a little walkway for people to walk the beach or whatnot. I don't know, we might get a ticket for parking right there. Let me go and get on down here, guys. It's raining today. Let me get up out that rain. Y'all see we threw on a little nice little fit just in case we go to work today. We got on the boots. We got on the little trapper jeans, you know what I'm saying? This some old pair of pants that we had stored away. And we got on like a little trucker shirt or whatnot. Boy, got the money hanging out the pocket and everything. But let me run over to the V's. We're gonna jump in the Escalade. Y'all know we got that from when we dropped the Cadillac off in the last episode. We getting the engine put in there and whatnot. So they gave us this 2025 Escalade to drive all the way on our car. And we're gonna jump in here, guys. I'm thinking about buying this, no cap. I might just go and buy this. So let's go ahead out here to the countryside, guys. We might haul a load this episode, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, as soon as we get that truck, I'm trying to make a little bit of that money back that we spend on the truck. I don't know how much they charging for the trucks and whatnot, but I guess we'll see once we get up there. I'm thinking about like 100 and some K or something for a truck. I don't know, they might be cheaper. We just got to see. Yeah, so our car should be ready. The Cadillac should be ready in a couple days. So we'll be driving this until we get the Cadillac back. And hopefully you guys enjoying y'all week too, man. It's gonna be a late upload today because I started late today, guys. I'm gonna try to get y'all 2 episodes today. If not, it's just gonna be 1. Just depending on how I'm feeling after I'm finished recording this one. I might go get y'all another episode because your boy, we do gotta load down the stash house. And I really do want to buy that other stash house just so we have more room to put our guns and, you know, if we want to put some more work in there. Y'all know the guns that we be getting off people when we rob them and stuff like that. We have a spot to, you know, stock them up a little bit. Instead of selling 1 or 2 guns at a time, we can just go on and, you know what I'm saying, let them boys build up. Then we can like just go around buck selling the guns or whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna do it like that, gang. And I took all my money out of my Maze Pile account. As y'all can see, we got it in our pocket. We needed a little money. I gotta figure out why I cannot get the money out of my bank account. Hopefully I can buy stuff straight from there. Or, you know, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get around that. But we'll figure it out, guys. Even if I gotta go into the settings and add the money to my Maze Pile from my bank account. But we do gotta drop that bread for that charger though. We still owe $55,000 on that. Y'all know we just done a car note on there. We dropped the whole bag. We really didn't have the money, you know what I'm saying? We really shouldn't even been doing that, but as y'all see, we came up. We hit a couple licks. Now we 600 racks up, but it seems like we just spending more money than we really making, because we really ain't hit up Z. We supposed to been done hit him up, but I ain't hit him up yet or nothing. So we can, you know, start moving some more work. Since we got the Zaza, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go back into the Zaza, guys. We might go back into that. All right, so let me get right so we can get some gas. We really don't need no gas, but I'm gonna go and fill up anyway, because we got a long trip way out to the countryside. And I think I'm gonna go and quit them other 2 jobs that we got, SB cleaning and the LS recycling. I think I'm gonna go on and quit them. This trucking company, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to get, you know, get in that field of work. So we're just gonna focus on that right now. The trucking and trapping, that's all we're gonna do for right now. You know, you can make some decent money from trucking. I got a couple partners that truck IRL, and they be making some decent money. So we just decided to go into that field, the trucking field. We're just really trying to work our way into our own business, in our own trucking company and whatnot. But y'all know it's gonna take a couple M's, get us a couple trucks. This is gonna be our first truck that we buy today. We're trying to get, you know, probably about 3 or 4 trucks. And we can hire some people, have them to work for us. Hopefully that police don't get on me. I think we good. They'll hire a couple people to work for us and whatnot. And then, you know what I'm saying, we can go on from there. Trucking business, if you got your own trucks and stuff like that, that's where you really make that major money. And y'all know, we're just trying to get in that field. A lot of police on this road. I'm glad I ain't speeding through. The speed limit is 65. I don't know how much it is over here on this little road over here. On Harmony. I think it's called Harmony. And I'm ready to see how much these trucks gonna cost. Hopefully they don't hit your boy over the head or nothing like that. Hopefully they got some decent prices. It's kind of like a used truck dealership, so they shouldn't have no 100, 200K prices on no truck. They should give us a good, reasonable price. Whatever, you know what I'm saying, they asking, hopefully we can get that out of our bank account. If not, we're just gonna have to figure out a way, guys, to purchase that truck. I gotta figure out this mod, the bank account mod. I just don't understand why we can't get money out of our account. I might have to go into the settings and do something or something like that. But you know what I'm saying, I like this bank script. It's kind of realistic, you know what I'm saying. Kind of like we got a little PayPal or something, Maze Pile. I think that's where all our interest money go, if I'm not mistaken. when we gain interest from having this bank account, I think that's where most of our money go. So I think that's where that's coming from. But if we can't get no money out of our account, man, we don't even need this account. I ain't gonna cap. Cause we got a lot of stuff to do. Y'all know we got bills to pay and everything. We gotta pay $2,000 a month on rent. So this is the second episode. We got 2 more episodes, guys, and then we're gonna pay rent. So for right now, you know what I'm saying, rent ain't doing nothing like that. So we gotta keep that money coming in and stuff. There go another police. Well, them police is hot today, gang. They hot out here in the countryside anyway. So this is the little trucking company over here. I think I made a wrong turn. Can we turn off in here to get over there? I really don't want to, cause them police gonna get on my ass. That's what we supposed to turn right there. Hopefully they don't mess with me for doing this. Yeah, we supposed to turn right. Well, we was on this road. We supposed to turn right here. So yeah, this the trucking dealership. I'm just gonna park over here, I guess. Park off to the side. Go see how much they asking for these trucks. Hopefully they got a decent price. I hate it's raining out here today. We gotta get out here in this rain. As y'all can see, they got dump trucks. They got little box trucks and everything. Damn, they even got an armor truck. I already know they want an armor and leg for that. Let me see how much this dump truck is. Yeah, they want $38,000. So yeah, they got some good reasonable prices. Some good reason. Let me see how much they want for this armor truck. My bosses or something, $127,000. I knew they were taxing. Y'all know I hate these flat nose trucks. They want $69,000 for this truck. This the truck right here we probably gonna cop. Kenworth. $63,000, that ain't bad. That is not bad. Let me jump in here. I'm gonna see if we can buy this junk. Hopefully we can. Say buy truck, open all doors. Yeah, let me open all doors. Okay. Let me just see, just to look at it. Make sure everything intact. Whatnot. Everything look good to me. Look decent. Let me close all of them. Let me see if I can buy this truck. Not enough money. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out, guys. How we can put this money into our account. Let me go into the settings of Maze Pal. Maybe it's something we gotta turn on in the settings. I think I seen some settings in here. So they will not let your boy. Okay, show account balance. It's showing I ain't got no money, zero, but we got 600,000 in the bank. Enable auto deposit, let your funds flow in automatically. I'm gonna see if that do anything. Send money, we can send money to different people with this. Let me go back in here. I'm gonna try this again. See if we can send that money to us. Okay, we can deposit, withdraw. I'm gonna try it one more time. First, we're gonna do the car money. No, they still won't let me withdraw. We might have to go to a bank. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the bank real fast. Maybe they let us do it at a local bank or something like that. We're gonna have to check this out, man, cause they ain't letting your boy get no money. And we need that bread to buy this truck. And I do want to haul a load this episode. All right, so we got a bank right down the street. I'm gonna go over there and check out what's going on. I don't know why they ain't let me get no money, man. We need some bread, gang. No cap. We need some bread. Sometime account. There's gotta be a way that we can do this. I know we ain't got money in the bank and cannot touch it. Unless, you know, we got a savings account or something like that. We might have should have done like not a savings account, but a checking account. But maybe if we go to the bank, maybe we show up in person, maybe we got a better chance of getting our money. Maybe they like, I don't know who this guy is, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get all this money at one time. 50,000 at one time. Yeah, we might have to show up in person. Hopefully we can find a workaround to get our money out. This sucks. I don't know if we can get that much out at an ATM. 50,000. That's a lot of money to get in an ATM. All right, so we're pulling up to the bank. Hopefully we had luck getting this money out. Pull up here. It look like a lot of people in there, so we should be in and out with it. no interest. I think that's the money we had in the maze pile. Other options, we might have to take this loan. No cap. Yeah, we might have to take this loan and just pay it back. We're gonna apply for the loan. So we need 50,000 for the car. The truck, we'll say 100,000. We'll take a $100,000 loan. Okay, we took a $100,000 loan, but where did it go? Check loan balance. Okay, outstanding loan due. Already, bro, we just got this loan. Where did the money go, though? We do not have the money in our pocket. So let me go back in the bank account. Deposit funds, withdraw funds. We'll do 100,000. Okay, so we got 100,000 now in our bank account, so it should work now. We should be good to go. So let me go back into this. We having a lot of problems today, no cap, with this bank. We had to take out a loan. I'm gonna save withdraw funds. Did I already do that? I think I did. I don't know if they still gonna let me okay, we withdraw funds. We got 100,000 left, but why it ain't going in my wallet? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, we might can do the money from here. I figured out. We're gonna go back over here. I think we can go on and pay let me go on and do this first. Go and pay the car off. Let me lock that. I don't care if the door open. So we're gonna go on and try to pay the car off. 55,000. All right. Okay, they let us pay the car off. So we got 49,000 left. Okay, we should be able to buy the what's the name right now. So let's unlock this. We're going back to the dealership. We should be good to go. We should be good right now. How's it negative 49? They tweaking, man. They is tweaking. I guess that's the loan or whatnot. All right, so we going back over here. It's like this bank account tweaking, no cap. It's tweaking, but we'll fix that, guys. We'll fix it. They got it like, they got all this money going into my account. There's like $1 million right now. We just gonna buy this truck, but I'll fix that, guys, behind the scenes. The bank shit. This bank might tweaking a little bit. We'll get it right though. But I'm gonna go. It's saying we got like negative 49,000. They let me overdraft or something. I don't know what went on. Auto deposit 49,000. Let's go over and see if we can buy this truck now. Hopefully we can. So yeah, we've been going through a lot of trials and errors today just to take care of what we need to take care of. Damn, bro. That's why I don't like fucking with these banks in real life. You never know. Some shit like this happen. You in debt, you don't know why. It's good to have money in a bank account just so you won't be, riding around with it on you and stuff. Sometimes I don't trust banks. I don't know why. I don't know why we're getting out on this side. Everything tweaking right now. They got it like we owe them $4 million. And we don't owe them shit. So I'm gonna get this truck right here if they let me. So let me see. Let me see if we can get this. This truck dirty as hell right now. Yeah, they tweaking. The bank account tweaking like a motherfucker. Not enough money, so let me see, guys. We're gonna have to fix this bank account. I don't know what's up with it. Let me see if I can fix it real fast. Alright, guys, so I decided to go with this truck behind me. They want 94,000 for it. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one right here. 94,000. Now let's go and jump in here and buy this junk. We finally got the money in our account, but they still got us, like we got 6 million in there. We only had like 600,000, so we're gonna have to deduct the money and get everything situated behind the scenes. So I'm gonna buy this truck, black background, blue background, white background. Do you want custom license plate? It really don't matter. I guess we'll do black background. We'll do that. We'll put T on there. Fuck it. Put T on there. You have just bought. Drive it now. Okay, so we finna go over here to this little trucking company, guys. we'll leave that Escalade over there. We might do a little job. So let me see, how can we get to the trucking company? Can we go around this way? We probably can go, so this is our first truck, guys. Check out the insides of it. We wood grain down. What I'm talking about. We spent almost 100 racks for this truck. So y'all already know we gotta put this truck to work ASAP. Trying to think, can we go over there to get to the well, I'm gonna back up. We're gonna go around. I know the little trucking company right here by the trucking dealership. We might try to haul us one load. Try to haul us some logs or something like that just to get it jumping. Okay, we're gonna pull over here with this truck going. See if we can get us a job, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he pulling in here. He must done when it dropped him a load off. He back now. Hey, is this the spot? I think it is. Let me see. Where do I want to park my truck? I guess we can just get out right here. Hopefully don't no other truck come through here. Unlock that real fast. Damn, damn, bro. You don't care, dude. So it look like we gotta go up here, if I'm not mistaken. Just ran into that truck right there. We're gonna go over here and apply for this job. We probably get it though. Okay, Standard Truck Company is hiring drivers in Sandy Shores, ready to conquer the highway of San Andreas behind the wheel. Haul everything from lumber and grain to gasoline, auto parts, and imported goods across the state. Freedom on the open road awaits. No boss breathing down your neck. Just use your rig and miles of asphalt ahead. Good pay, great views, and the satisfaction of keeping LS moving. So we're gonna try to use our personal truck. I'm gonna do lumber, I guess. We'll do some lumber. Stop your vehicle. Okay, so we can use our own truck. That's a plus. Let me go get my truck, cause these guys, I don't know what kind of driving they be doing. They tweaking out here. They running into your shit. They don't care. All right, let me in my shit, bro. So yeah, we paid almost 100,000 for this truck right here. So y'all know we gotta make some of that money back. Let me see if they're gonna give me a destination to pick up my load or whatnot. Okay, head to the trailer pickup point. It's 2 miles out. Let's get it. We on the highway, you know, time to ease our mind and stuff like that. I do need to hit up this gas station over here before we pick that up. Hopefully we ain't got no time or nothing like that to do that. I'm gonna hit up this gas station. Hopefully they sell diesel here. Hopefully we can get some diesel. Why do they got that big ass barrel right there, man? Right in front of the gas pump. Let me back up so I don't hit that. And I hit it anyway. Right when I said I was trying not to hit it. Boy, hit it anyway. All right, let me bag this up. We out here. So we got 2 miles before we go pick up this trailer with logs on it, lumber. And we probably hauling to the little lumber company out here in the countryside. I think it's in Paleto Bay, if I'm not mistaken, little lumber company. That's probably what we hauling to. I'm not sure. We might be hauling to another company, but that's the only little lumber spot I know right now that's taking lumber. So I don't know if we going there or somewhere else. But you know, the good thing about trucking and stuff, you get to sightsee. You get to go to, if you are like a on the road trucker, you get to see different cities, you know, different states that you ain't never been in. You might take a load to New York or something like that. But if I was a trucker, I would want to be like a local trucker. I wouldn't want to be on the road. That's too much. I want to be at home every night, you know, in the bed, in my bed. So I would drive locally. But IRL, I do want to buy some trucks, I ain't gonna lie. And just hire some people to drive the trucks for me, and I pay them. Give me about 2 or 3 trucks. That's one of my dreams. I really don't know a lot about trucking, but my uncles and stuff like that, they know a lot about that. They truck, and I got cousins that truck. I got homeboys that truck. They love trucking, you know what I'm saying? So I know they could give me some input and stuff on how to run that little business right there. But you can make some money from that, no cap. A lot of money from trucking, especially if you got your own trucks. That right there, that's just real good bread. Just hire some people to drive your truck with their CDLs, cause they ain't got no CDLs, so I don't even know how to drive a truck. So I would, they have to have CDL, good driving record and stuff like that. Can't have nobody on the highway getting tickets, always in accidents and stuff like that. We gotta get people who got a good driving background, you know what I'm saying? Damn. And our driving background right now is messed up because we can't even get this truck over. I'm just gonna do it like this. We supposed to swing out wide and do that. I tried to cut the corner too sharp and you see what happened. All right, so it looked like we going to the little lumber. I thought this little lumber company was in Toledo, but I think it's like a little lumber company right up the highway on the side of the road. That might be where we're going. These deer out here active, ain't they? These deer is out here active. Boy, y'all better be glad it ain't hunting season right now. Hunting season, boy, y'all will be in some gravy or something. In some good old gravy. No cap, with some biscuits on my plate. So let's go and pull up over it, guys. Ain't no telling how far we gotta go to drop this load off. So yeah, guys, behind the scenes, I gotta get the bank and stuff situated, cause ain't no way our loan went up that fast. We only got $100,000 million loan, and they put $6 million in the bank. Ain't no way in hell we gonna be able to pay that back. No, I ain't trying to be in debt like that, gang. No cap. Can't be in debt like that. So can we go straight down here? Yeah, we gonna take this little shortcut. Why not? I'm trying to see where I load it. Where they got the load sitting. Alright, we going through this little pathway right here. Kind of like a little shortcut. But I don't think we should have took that. We should have stuck to the highway. Cause look at that, I'm about to run off this junk. I'm about to run off this junk. Alright, we by here. Hopefully this truck don't glitch out like when we was trying to haul them cars, and I don't forgot which series that was. We were trying to haul some cars. We hauling that lumber right there. Okay, attached to the trailer. I thought we was hauling logs. We hauling lumber. Might be hauling that to like a store. Something like Home Depot or something. All right, let's back up. I know we gotta stick to the highway with this. Okay, we got that. Deliver the trailer. We got a long way to go. A long way to go, gang. But we gonna get it in. Then we're gonna have to bring this all the way back. I'm staying on the main highway. They try to take you through them shortcuts and stuff. And that's what fuck you up right there. Going through them shortcuts. Ain't even finna do that right now. We gotta get this shit there. So we can get our money. We don't need no deduction or nothing. We got a 6-mile drive. Then we're gonna have to probably drive back to pick up the check. I'm gonna have to drive all the way back to the truck just to pick up that money. Yeah, we hauling some lumber. You know, people can do a lot with this. Build fences and everything they want to do. Probably build a house if they want to. So y'all know this valuable cargo right here. For us anyway, because we trying to collect a paycheck for one. So yeah, we just gonna work our way up, guys, till we get enough money to buy our own little trucking company. These deers, boy, they wild. They got a nice set of horns on them right there. Boy, got some horns on them. That'll be a good kill in deer season. That'll be a good kill right there. That'll bring back to the deer camp. Sitting around the campfire bragging about, you know, killed a 10-pointer or something like that. Let's get it, guys. Once we get on the highway, we're gonna put the pedal to the metal a little bit. Hopefully these police don't fuck with us like that. We out here making an honest living today. Today, you know what I'm saying? That's key. Today, we making an honest living. I gotta slow it down because it be looking like them pipes up there gonna hit that shit up there. And this right here, I hate this turn right here. When we get down here, this sharp ass turn, we gonna have to swing wide or something. Swing wide. So let me see, we gonna bend this little corner right here. Yeah, we gonna have to swing wide, gang. I hate this turn. This turn right here is too sharp. Look how sharp that is. So we're gonna do it like this. Let me see if they're gonna work. Probably not. Nah, we didn't swing wide enough. Let me back up. Alright, we should be good. Damn, bro, I'm gonna get out the way, Brody. Alright, so we good, we good. We good on the highway, back roads. All we know, back streets and gravel roads. Cadillacs on 24s. We ballin' just for show. We trucking just for show. I'm ready to see how much they gonna pay us for this. I don't know why they just keep stopping in the middle of the road like that. I guess they let me through or something. I guess that's what they doing. I had no idea. Alright, so this little drive right here wasn't too bad. It ain't too bad. It seemed far, but we done made a lot of progress. We done knocked out like 2 miles already. 2 more, you know, we damn near there. We still, you know what I'm saying, got 2 more to go after we do 2 more. Y'all know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all spam that like button in the comment section. Comment, you know what I'm saying? That's how I get a lot of my ideas too, from y'all comments. And you know what I'm saying, when I forget something, somebody in the comments, they gonna remember it. I sure forgot to spend that money for the charger gonna pay. We hit that lick and forgot to drop that money. But we done dropped it now, guys. And that's paid off, so we ain't gotta worry about no car note on that no more. We just gotta worry about our rent. That's it. That's all we got to worry about. And we're gonna pay that every 4th episode, so we still got 2 more episodes before we pay that rent. So we good to go. We're gonna bring plenty of checks in by then. Let's slow it down. The police, they hot. They ain't pulling over. I stopped. They hit it. They going at it. It's always a little hot spot over here though. Always. Like the speed through here is 75 miles per hour, so we just gonna cruise in the truck for right now. I ain't trying to do too much. Damn, and I did too much. See, the brakes is crazy on these vehicles. These big trucks, they hard to stop because there's a lot of weight. We got this lumber on here, and then this truck heavy. I knew I should have stopped. I just hit and run. Hit and run on the highway. Hopefully he didn't call the police. Hopefully they didn't get your boy license plate. Even though we only got T on the license plate. You know, the police will spot that fast. We finna hit somebody else. I don't know why they just be coming to them complete stops like that. I don't know if they just let me through or what. But I gotta watch that though. I got to watch that. See, watch them come to a complete stop when I get close. What I tell you, see a complete stop. I don't know why they doing it. So that was his fault. He came to a complete stop in the highway. I'm over here talking to you guys, you know what I'm saying? And I ran into the back of him. So I'm just gonna ease a little bit. Yeah, they be letting me through. That's what that is. That's what's up though. I like that they let us through. I don't know if we got to go back to the trucking spot because we got our own truck. We didn't rent no truck, so maybe they'll send our money to us or something. Maybe we ain't got to go back. Hopefully that's the case. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be, I gotta do a lot behind the scenes with this money thing. The money all fucked up right now. But you know what I'm saying, we gotta add in there, we took that loan. We took $1 million loan, so we gotta figure out a way we're gonna do that to pay that back. We got to pay that back to the bank. Hopefully they ain't saying I owe them $6 million. Cause we're gonna have to, come on, get right. Whoa, I thought I was finna hit him. Yeah, hopefully they ain't saying we owe them $6 million. Cause your boy finna skip town if they say that. We're gonna move out here to Sandy, to the countryside, you know what I'm saying? Get up out the city. Get off and under that bank account. But yeah, I'm gonna fix that, guys, you know what I'm saying? I hate that happened in this episode. But I didn't have no idea how we were gonna get that money out of our bank account. I still don't know how we're gonna get that money out of our bank account. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that's something they fix in the future. There should be an option to, you know, take money from bank account and add it to your wallet. But it don't look like that's the case right now. But a lot of these scripts, you know what I'm saying, just came out. They like in early, in beta, whatever you call it. So, you know, when they get updates, they probably fixed it. I know people get in the comment section and tell them about what's going wrong with their scripts and stuff like that. Hopefully they fix that part right there where we can't get no money and fix the loan situation. It seemed like it just went crazy when I took the loan out. And I don't know why. But I had that fixed for the next episode, guys. We'll have our money back right. Plus, you know what I'm saying, what we owe the bank. We owe the bank $1 million. Sometimes, you know, it's good to take out a loan to jumpstart your career and shit like that, or whatever you got going on, your business. We're just gonna say we took that out to jumpstart our trucking business. But we still gonna be doing illegal activities too. I don't care if we, you know what I'm saying, become a trucking guru. We still gonna be out here trapping and stuff like that. That ain't gonna stop. But I do gotta hit my boy Z up soon, and I know we gotta do a big re-up. But I gotta figure out how we're gonna get, well, we really got half of the money for the loan, but I ain't finna pay that right now. Come on, bro, what is you doing? I am not finna pay that right now. We're gonna wait till we get an M, and then, you know, a little bit over $1 million, then we'll pay that loan off. F that bank, you know what I'm saying? We ain't effed up about that. So yeah, we came all the way back to the city to drop this off. I'm praying that we don't have to go all the way back. We just drive our truck to the crib. Hopefully we ain't gotta go all the way back to the countryside. And we up here back road shouting. Drop this load off. It took us a little while, but we here now, and we got another one of them turns. Let me see, can we make this one? Yeah, we good. We got another one of them turns. I go this way. Gotta maneuver that big truck. Got to maneuver. So I hate we had to get that loan though, guys. That's the only way I could. But basically, we're gonna take that loan out. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We don't owe them no loan or nothing like that. 'Cause we really, to be real, we had the money. It's a detached trailer in the center. Well, how is they trailer right here? We're gonna have to have them to come out and move it. But why they got their trailer sitting right there? Alright, we good. So let me get this in here. I'm gonna have to maneuver this right. Yeah, that's one thing about these trucks and trailers. You gotta know how to turn them to back up. We should be good right here. Hopefully don't nothing go wrong. And the trailer, I had the trailer back there. Hold up, we're gonna have to have them to move that. I had moved it, guys, but I don't know what happened. All right. don't know if it's supposed to be there or what. Let's straighten back up a little bit. I don't want to get too, I don't want this motherfucker to detach. We should be good now. Detached it. Okay, there you go. I had to hold it. Okay, we made $2,010 off this. That was pretty good right there. That was pretty good. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang. My definition of the ghetto, a poor urban area occupied primarily by a minority group or groups resembling characteristics of a ghetto or its inhabitants, especially with relations to African American culture. I'm from the ghetto and I love it, man. What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of the ghetto, and in today's episode, guys, we're gonna take the rental back down to Los Santos Customs, pick up the Cadillac. We done got the engine dropped in there. Then we're gonna go all the way over there to our apartment on the beach, pick up our little stash car, and we're gonna load the stash house down in today's episode. So hopefully y'all enjoy, guys. Like, share, comment, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. So yeah, guys, we got to get that trap house loaded down. I know I've been saying that in a couple episodes, but today is the day. Damn, I'm just running over shit. Today is the day, guys. We got to go and get the stash house loaded with drugs from Z. So we probably gonna have to call him a couple times, schedule up some deals and stuff like that, about 3 or 4 times. And this is what we ended up with, guys, after we bought the truck in the last episode and paid for the car. I think I paid everything on the car. I think I paid $55,000. I might be mistaken. I might be missing $1,000. I mean $5,000 or something like that. But y'all will let me know down in the comment section. But yeah, guys, the Cadillac done, and I want y'all to let me know down in the comment section how much we should pay for the work that got done to the Cadillac. It wasn't nothing but, you know, an engine upgrade. They dropped a different block in there, a bigger motor or whatnot. So y'all let me know down in the comment section how much we should drop for that. So I went on and put split my money up. I put $250,000 in the bank, $251,000 in the bank, and $200,000 in my Maze Pal account, just so we can get money out of there when we need it. Yeah, I went on and fixed that behind the scenes, guys. But I might change up the paint on this Cadillac. I think a red will look good on the red will look real decent on that Cadillac. But a lot of y'all in the comments told me to cop this. We're gonna cop it, guys, but just not right now. But we'll cop it soon, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to the guy down here in Los Santos Customs to see if he can get some rims put on this bad boy. And then we'll cop this bad boy once we get some rims put on there. So I'm gonna park this off to the side over here. Pop out. I do like this. It rides smooth and everything. We're gonna come back for this, guys, I promise. But when we come back, probably gonna have some floaters or something on there. But let's go hear the engine of this Cadillac. See what it's sounding like now. See what it's sounding like. Okay. We sounding a little better. Yeah, we sounding a little better. At first it was quiet as hell. So I'm gonna go up in here and change the paint on here. We can't tint the windows. I wish we could though. Cause throw some tint on here and set it off a little bit more. But I do wanna tint the windows on my Buick though. So we might have to take that to Los Santos Custom and tint the window on that junk. So we can't change the paint. We can't change the paint on here. We might have to do it through a trainer. Cause I really want red to set this off a little bit better. So I guess we'll go with a red, guys, on this. Let me see, colors, vehicle colors. Yeah, we're gonna go with a red on this junk. And the top, I might keep it the same. I really do want to go with like a peanut butter on here. Peanut butter would be nice. But for right now, we're just gonna change the paint on here to red. And I think I passed red. Now I'm in the wrong ones. We gotta go into metallic. Okay, so red right there. Let me see what a kind of like a peanut butter looking top will look like on that. That peanut butter set it off. I wish we could do the interior in peanut butter. I'm gonna try though. Okay, that's kind of like a orange side. That's kind of like a peanut butter right there. Bronze. So let me see. We're gonna go to Benny's. I'm gonna see if we can change the color of the inside. I don't think we can. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Y'all let me know down in the comments how much that should cost too. So we're gonna head over here to our little apartment on the beach, pick up the Buick. Then we're gonna hit up that boy Z. Let him know we coming to pick up that work. Yeah, we gotta load down the stash house. We gotta get that work loaded in, gang. We gotta get it loaded in. I don't have no guns for the other stash house, so we probably gonna wait on that for now, the other stash house. Let me put a little bit of money in my pocket. I keep on forgetting to do that. We got $0 in our pocket. So I'm gonna withdraw 100,000 right now. I don't know how much it's gonna cost to get this work. We'll do 100 right now. And we good to go. Let's go and gas this up real fast. So yeah, we headed to the beach apartment. I'm gonna jump in that Buick real quick. So 99,000 should get us a lot of work. I really wanted to spend that whole 100. That whole 100 on work, but we ain't gonna worry about it. We still got 250 in the bank. But we still got a 100,000 in May's pile, so we might have to go and take some more money out the bank. But we're gonna try to load this stash house down just so, you know what I'm saying, we won't have to be hitting Z up like that all the time. We'll have enough work to get us out here and, you know, move a little bit for a little while. And I wanted to use that other stash house for guns, but we really ain't hitting no licks right now, so we ain't got no guns. Only guns we got on us is the ones that we bought for ourselves. And I'm not selling not a another one of them. I ain't selling not one of them. So we're gonna hold on to them right there, guys. I might stash one of them in there though, but it's not for sale. That's for when we hit a lick or we go to war or something like that, you know what I'm saying? My boy Scoon be having them plays on the floor, you know, he might just pop out the blue with a play. And we gotta have them posed. But I would, you know what I'm saying, go buy guns from ammunition and sell them, but we ain't gonna make no money off that because we selling the guns for a 10% discount. I wish I could find like a wholesaler or something like that who sell guns. So our best bet is just getting guns off bodies we done dropped and just selling them like that. But we do make pretty decent money from selling guns. But we ran up a real good bag doing fraud, no cap. We ran up a good bag, so we might get back into that after a while. You know, after we take care of all our business and stuff like that, get everything situated. Y'all know we bought a truck in the last episode, and y'all know we trying to get our little trucking operation going on, little trucking business. We starting off with one right now. we're gonna have to find us a decent location for our little trucking depot, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Find us a little decent location that's close. Cause the little job we got right now, you know what I'm saying, it's way out in the countryside. And I really don't want to be riding out there like that. But you know what I'm saying, we made some decent money in the last episode from trucking. We made $2,000 just taking some lumber across town. I mean, it was a far trip. I think the trip was like 6 miles. So yeah, we got paid $2,000 for that. I mean, it probably was worth it though. We just trying to make a little bit of money back from buying that truck. But it's gonna take us a long time to make that $100,000 back. So I decided we should try to find us like a little trucking depot or something like that and buy us a couple more trucks, and then we can hire workers and whatnot and have them to, you know what I'm saying, haul loads and stuff like that. We can set a price to how much we make off each load that they haul. You know, set up a little hiring event and stuff like that. Just so, you know what I'm saying, like through I don't know if we want to do it through like a temp service or we just do it ourselves. Rent out a building, you know, hire some people who work in that field of, you know what I'm saying, interviewing people and stuff like that. Or we can do the interview. We don't know a lot about trucking, but we know something about somebody who bullshitting about work or something like that. We trying to, you know, be a little bit more business minded and run our little drug operation too. So we over here at the crib, guys. We finna pick up the Buick. I'm gonna go and park this up. The Cadillac. Yeah, we're gonna park this up. Seems like I'm missing something over here too. The Charger. Yeah, we missing the Charger. I don't know where I left the Charger. So yeah, we're gonna jump in this right now. And I wanna take it to Los Santos Customs or something and put some tint on here. We'll go to this Los Santos Custom right over here. Throw some tint on a little stash car. I do wanna switch up the stash car, I ain't gonna lie. Cause we need something a little faster to be a stash car. If we get in an altercation with the police or something like that, we're gonna have to run sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So we need something a little faster. So y'all let me know down in the comment section what should be our next stash car if we trade this in. Something fast, but you know what I'm saying, some low key. That's how we're gonna put it. And I see a lot of the cars y'all putting in the comment section. I'm gonna try to bring some of them. I ain't gonna try, I'm gonna bring most of them to the series if I can find them, guys. Sometimes when y'all ask for cars and I never bring them to the series, that mean I can't find them. But a lot of them I seen in the comment section, I should be able to get a hold to most of them. I know I seen a Maserati, I seen an Impala. So y'all stay tuned in, you know what I'm saying? We coming with them whips real soon, gang. We really could get a Maserati right now, but we kind of tight on money. We done spent a lot of money buying that truck and stuff like that. Gone and paying that car off, the Charger. We spent a lot of money in the last episode. So yeah, we're gonna chill out a little bit on the whips for right now. But once we get this work in the stash house and get the move in it, y'all already know what's up then. I just wanna, you know what I'm saying, like get a lot of work at a time instead of buying it from Z here and there. Every time we get a load from them and then we sell out, then re-up again. So we just gonna go on and try to buy them out a little bit. I know we ain't gonna never buy them out, but we're gonna buy enough to last us for a minute. So I'm gonna pull up the Los Santos Customs over here and tint the windows on this bad boy. But I do want to get rid of this soon, because this right here is not ideal for running for the police. This right here is too slow. We need something with a V8 or something in it. Scat Pack or something. Demon or something to run from the police. Okay, we're gonna repair that for $58. I'm just gonna throw 10 on here, guys. Tint and probably we're gonna go with that, the limo tint. Really ain't, it still ain't that dark, but you can't see in here. And I guess I can do some bulletproof tires for 4,000. Alright, we'll do that too. Alright, we good to go. We good to go. But yeah, I don't know if I think the windows was already tinted on here. But sometimes, guys, I have to spawn these cars back in because the persistent mod, like when you save the game, they delete the cars sometimes. So that's why I have the cars saved, so I won't have to go through there and do most of this stuff over again. So I'm gonna save this behind the scenes. But we're gonna order drugs. We're gonna go with that. Crack. I do want to get weed too, cause we ran it up with that Zaza. No cap. How much is that? 35,000. So we'll get a little bit of weed too. Let me see how much. We might just go and buy them out of weed. But I know. Let me see how much that is. 66,000. All right, we'll do that, I guess. Yep. Now 101,000. So we're gonna have to add a little bit of money. I add probably like 10,000 more. So let me go and call my bank real fast. Gonna take care of that. Handle that real fast. Little 10,000. There we go. And let me see how much the plug, how much my work was. Hopefully I got enough. They don't show my order. I guess we'll know once we get there though. I think it was 101 or something like that. 102,000. So that'll leave us like with a little pocket change. That's all we need to ride around with anyway. But I am gonna hit the plug up again. I wanna really spend all that 200,000. I know we might not spend the whole 200,000, but I want to spend most of that on work, just so we won't have to be running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to Z. We already had a stash house loaded down. We ain't got enough to load down both stash houses right now. That's why I said I wanted to really just have one for guns, and then the little house we just moved out of, I want to really turn that into a stash house too. Just so we can, you know what I'm saying, have work over there too. I really wish we could, you know, have like multiple stash houses where we had a crack in one stash house, we had a coke in one stash house, and we had a weed in another stash house. But we ain't that big yet, you know what I'm saying. In the drug game, we ain't that big to have 3 locations full of work. But we're gonna build our way up slowly but surely, guys. When we out here, you know, we making moves and stuff. Trucking company is gonna do decent, but you know, working under somebody else, that's where we not gonna make a lot of money. So we thinking about moving fast, but we got to get this work in motion too, just to keep that money coming in. And like I said, guys, we're gonna quit the SB cleaning job and the LS recycling job. We're just gonna focus on the trucking company right now. Well, the truck we got running the truck, that's all we're gonna focus on right now. Cause ain't no sense of having 3 jobs. We'll never have time to do nothing out here if we had 3 jobs. So we just gonna focus on the trucking for right now until we can find us a spot. And then, you know, we're gonna try to get us another truck, and then, you know, work that truck, them 2 trucks for a while. Then we're gonna try to get us another truck. So we got a play in motion, gang. We got a big play. I want y'all to see our dream house that we want to buy too. It ain't gonna be in this episode, but it'll be soon, guys. Y'all will see the dream house that we working towards, and they want multiple M's for that, and we ain't nowhere near it. So y'all already know the house is super big, super clean, but that's where we want to end up at, you know what I'm saying. So let's go on and do this little deal. Hopefully they don't put that ugly ass bulletproof vest on me. I know they is though. I know they is. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, we good on that. So we're gonna go over here to the stash house, break this shit down. We're gonna leave it in there though. We're gonna leave it in there. We ain't gonna do no trapping this episode. I just wanted to set up, you know what I'm saying. Set up for when we get ready to, then we won't have to be going to call Z and stuff like that. Let me hit this gas station too. Y'all know we ain't drove this in a little minute, so this mug needs some gas in it. I don't know if my shorty been driving it or what, but it was on half a tank though. But you know, we like our shit to be full. So let me pull up to the stash. I really do want to buy the other stash house, but I do not want to go into my bank account right now. And we could, you know, save our trap money in the stash house too. So for some reason, every time I put LS Life in my game, that's what's causing my game to crash. Cause when I don't play with LS Life, my game never crash. So I don't know what's going on with that, guys. That mod is outdated, so it need to be updated. So we're gonna have a couple crashes and stuff here and there. But we at the stash house right now. Let's go on and load this in here. And I guess we can hit Z up one more time when he re-up. And go on and grab another batch of that good stuff. Y'all already know, loading that stash house down today. Let's get in here though. Break this stuff down and whatnot. We really ain't gotta break it down, but I'm gonna go and do it anyway. Just go and get that out the way. We got 133 grams of weed, 8 grams, we got 180, we got 133 ounces, 8 ounces of crack, and 3 ounces of cocaine. So yeah, we got that in there for right now. So I'm gonna wait till my boy Z re-up again, and then we're gonna do it again. So okay, he got another load in, a little bit bigger than the last one. So we finna go and order everything. Hopefully I got enough. I should have enough. So order drugs, weed, we're gonna get all that. Nah, we ain't gonna have enough. So we ain't gonna get that much weed, I guess. Let me see. 49,000. I don't know. We might. Let me see. That's 81,000 right there. 101. We should be good. No. We're gonna have to bring that down a little bit, I guess. Let me see. Order drugs. Should I place this order? I mean, we can we can get a little credit, so we might be good. We might be good. Hopefully we good. So let's go pick this up real fast. Come over here and stash this over here. And that's a done deal for the day. Let me see where gang is. He ain't too far. He ain't too far at all. That's a good thing too. We ain't gotta travel across town to get this work. No risking getting pulled over or something like that. So yeah, LS Life is what crashing my game. I wish it wouldn't, cause LS Life, you know, like the best trapping mod right now. Until this other one come out. This other one gonna be a little bit more better. I can tell. I mean, I ain't tested it out or nothing like that, but I can tell it's gonna be a little bit better, cause you can bulk sell instead of, you know, going out on the streets and doing hand to hand and like pulling up on people. You can, whatever you buy, you can sell all of it at once. So that's what they should have implemented into this LS Life. But I guess it got abandoned or whatnot. Hopefully one of these creators pick LS Life back up and, you know, update it and stuff, add some new features to it. But for right now it's perfect though, but it needs a little bit more where we can bulk sell to work instead of us having to sell it, you know what I'm saying, piece by piece. That'll be a little bit more better. But we pulling up to this deal over here. Finna go and grab this. Hopefully gang let me get this without enough money. We just owe the plug. We'll just pay him later. You know what I'm saying? We went a little bit over. It wasn't too much. It wasn't just a lot. About a couple $1,000 we went over. All right, we pulling up. Okay, where he at? Okay, he up here posted. I'm just gonna park off to the side, cause I know how they get up out of here when they ready to go. They get on down. So we're gonna have to OZ a couple $1,000. We'll just pay them, you know what I'm saying, soon as we get off some of this work, most of it.
Thank you.
About 2 or 3 plays we can go on and pay gang back. So let me go and grab my work real fast if they let me. Hopefully they let me. Okay, they let me get it. That's what's up. So let me see, we in debt for what? Let's see how much debt we in. Dealing, I think it's in order drugs. I forgot how you check. Okay, debt 97,000. I don't know how we $97,000 in the hole. Damn. $97,000 in debt. Fuck with the plug. Man. Okay, it happen like that sometime. So we're gonna have to get that money together. So they only took the money that we had in our pocket. Okay, that's why we 97,000 in debt. All right, let's go drop this off. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure y'all watch the first episode, you know what I'm saying, when we got the truck and whatnot. Hopefully y'all been enjoying these episodes. I appreciate y'all support. You know, I'm gonna keep dropping, gang. No cap. Keep dropping. Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna get some videos. Saturday, I don't know, I might just start doing like one video on the weekend. And, you know, during the week we'll do 2, and on the weekends we'll do 1. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Y'all know I wasn't doing no videos on the weekend, but I'm trying to change that. Stay a little bit consistent, guys. That's it, you know what I'm saying. That's it. I enjoy GTA 5 sometimes, but you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to be more consistent with it. But we finna pull up to this stash house real fast. Gonna drop out this last load, and we good. We Gucci. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we don't have no more crashes for right now. But yeah, it's LS life though. Seems like every time I put it in my game, it wanna crash and stuff. But we ain't gonna worry about that, you know, we can get around all that. So let's drop this off. And we good to go for the day. We got the stash house loaded. Only thing we gotta do out here is get it in. So yeah, we're gonna have to pay that debt back to Z, guys. We 97,000 in the hole with the plug. Damn. But you know what I'm saying, we can make that money fast. We got the money, that 90,000. Well, we'll just owe them 7,000. But we ain't gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna take our time with it, you know. Do our thing out here. We good to go. I really could take that 90,000 out though and pay the plug. Fuck it, we're gonna do that. We're gonna pay him 90,000. Just so we won't owe him that much, you know. So withdraw 90. We're gonna take that whole 90 out of there and get game right. I don't want to be on nobody out here like that. Pay debt. Okay, we owe him 7,800. And hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang.